Hi all, welcome back to another episode of Campton Racing TV. It was great to get a win last Saturday with Gregorius. He's a horse that loves the poly and he often loves the backup dropping down in distance a little.
Yeah, it's good when a plan pays off. It doesn't always happen, but that was the plan for a while, to get him that run into him on the Friday night the week before and then back him up the week later, do nothing with him, swim him for a few days, treadmill. He was fresh, bright. I'll probably say it was the best ride I've seen Jace pull out in his career. I know it didn't look like too much to the eye to people, but he is one of the strongest going horses in our stable. Well, he is the strongest going horse where plenty of riders that have ridden for many, many years can't hold him. But we had a plan before the race to just get him out and let him roll across, not dig him. And I thought the way he rode him, balanced him up, got the best out of him, mate. It was a beautiful ride and it was great to do it in front of his family and our family. Darren and Janelle, obviously our biggest supporters, and it was great to get Greg a win on Jace's dad's birthday. So he had a good day. Kids going super, horses going well. It was good to win.
And as you mentioned, Jace actually outrode his country claim on Saturday.
He did.
And he hasn't been riding for all that long.
Yep, over 80 winners now. I might sound a bit biased, but I think he's possibly the best apprentice in Australia at the moment. He's just got the world at his feet. It's his time to keep shining now, and plenty of young kids have done that in the past, but struggle with, without the claim. But I highly doubt he won't. He'll get our full support and continue to ride for us in the country with no claim, and then obviously the provincials with no claim, and then next season we'll head to town with him, and he's going around it the right way. He's lost his claim now. He'll soon lose his 2 kilo claim if he obviously stays out of the steward's room and rides more winners. So that's the goal with him now. Probably try and win a premiership at the coast and then head to town next season. But very, very proud of the way he's going.
And looking forward to this weekend's runners. We've got a busy Saturday, starting off with Doomben. Sajid steps up in distance to 1600.
Yes, I thought he was super on Friday night a couple of weeks ago. After a break, a bit fat. Still a bit fat I reckon, coming into this. Mile, I thought his effort, what he was doing over 11 and 1200 first up this preparation, super. Very talented horse. Quickly growing into a man where he was a boy for a long time. He's a bit of a lad, but we gave him a little freshen up in the paddock for a few days after that disappointing run at Eagle Farm, and it just wasn't him. It was a bad ride, pretty straight up. He's a horse that needs to be stood over, and jockey unfortunately didn't do that, and I just thought he just didn't show what he is capable. I know it was against better horses, but Jimmy will suit him. I love the way Cody rode him last start. Senior rider goes on. He's tough as nails. He'll try all the way to the line. He's had a long prep, but I can't wait to see what he does over a mile, because I think once he gets to 2000, he's going to be a pretty good horse. And
Superb also heads to Doomben. She was up in a tough race last start, so this is a little easier for her.
A little easier. It's still an 85, 1200 on a Saturday. They're seasoned horses, but ninth on paper doesn't suggest the way she went last start. I know there's a lot of people out there who do the sectionals, and if you did them off last race, it's pretty crazy how she finished night. She had the best sectionals of the night. Just playing up a bit in the barriers. If she jumped better, Nikita gave her a glowing report, said she's definitely up to these horses. She's just got to behave in the barriers a bit better. So unfortunately, you can't get the barrier blanket on unless you trial up here. So she's just got to hopefully get in there. Hopefully a man can get her nice and relaxed, and then she can jump out. Emily was brewing on her first up, knows the horse, down in the weights, big odds. I can't work out why she is such big odds. If she can jump and be sort of midfield one off, I think she can run a super duper race.
And we also head to Gatton with Call Out in the maiden 1100.
Yeah, we had 3 going there. Story of the weekend, shit barriers, but Call Out drew well. And pulled up with the thumps after last start. Had my head scratching a fair bit because I've got a lot of time for this horse. He's a young horse who's had a lot thrown at him this preparation after throat surgery last prep. he's a genuine Saturday horse every day of the week. He's just still a bit of a lad. You don't want to get in the box with him at times. He's a pretty strong boy, but I think he can run an enormous race tomorrow. Just a bit of a tight turning track, not ideal for him, but he's got class on these horses. Should sit behind the speed, and Elion will lift him late. Probably looks the best of ours for the weekend.
And then we've got a twilight meeting at the Gold Coast on Saturday. Flying the Stern backs up and steps up in distance as well.
Yeah, needs to step up too. He's been weak, I thought. He's consistent, but he's got a lot of ability, the horse. He's just not putting in as I would have liked. He's a big, strong lad. Gets the claim, 2 kilos off, blinkers on. Might adopt a bit of a tactic of catch me if you can. So hopefully he jumps, and we'll see where he's at after tomorrow. But he needs to pick up his act a bit. And
Cote has had a little break in between runs. Goes to the 1,000 metres.
Yeah, another crap draw. He's got to go around, but he's fast. He's very, very, very keen on the track. Jace will be stretching his little arms, but as we've seen last week, he got that horse to settle, and I think he'll suit this horse too. A couple of gear changes, trying some new things with him. I'm a big believer in this horse of letting fast horses run fast, and I think we'll adopt those tactics tomorrow. Would love more rain over the next 24 hours, because if he's on a bog track, I don't think they'll catch him.
And we've got Pungo and Genetic Freak in the last. Pungo was super last start, and Genetic Freak's first up this prep. 2
of the strong and the leg up collab horses, 2 of the stable faves. I'll start with Genetic Freak. He's going to be good odds. He's got to carry a big weight. He is as well as any horse in our stable at the moment. He come off the track this morning, pig rooting, and that's not normally like him. So he looks super duper in his coat. 1 trial, kept him fresh. Needs a ton of luck from the draw, but I assure you he'll be hitting a line late. He won first up last preparation with the fat jockey and Paul Hemmersley on him, so hopefully he can carry the weight again. And Pungo, he looks super. Couldn't be happier with what our team's done with him to get him back to where he is. It was a nightmare at the start with his first run injuring himself, but the time's done him the world of good. He's starting to get dapples all over him. He's a happy, healthy horse at the moment. Last preparation, he was a handful. He just didn't want to settle, but this prep he's come back well. Jace takes 2 off him. Michael Carl race. Michael Carl's drawn inside him. We won't be letting Michael have it easy, so hopefully Jace can pick him up late on Pungo, because I thought his first up run was super duper, and he's had a huge blow come on from it. Probably still looking for the 1400, but class will take him a big race. I think both of these horses got on a big race in the last.
And then on Sunday we head to the Sunshine Coast with a couple of maideners. Platinum Gift, he's first up for the stable, and Synergy in Motion, his first race start.
Platinum Gift has got better and better every week. Chopped and changed a few things with him. Jace will suit him. He'll be in front. I think that's the best way to ride him. And the second horse, Synergy in Motion, I think he's probably my most exciting young horse. He has just got that much talent. He's raw, he's big. 1,000 metres is not ideal for him. Barrier 10's not ideal either, but he's got the best hoop in Queensland on him. He can deal with him. I'd love for him to get out there and show us what he's really got first up, but in saying that, it's more of a give him away, get him in education into him, nice big track. He's a proper animal, so let's hope we can see what he's got on Sunday. But I just love the way he's going about his business now.
And Rainer Power heads to the Sunshine Coast also, over 1,200. Again, he can't draw a barrier.
Cannot draw a barrier. Thought he had an apprentice on him last up. It was the senior rider, but he will be hitting the line strong, and Jace knows the horse well. 2 kilos off his back. If he gets luck, he'll win, but he just needs that bit of luck from the wide barrier. Probably looks as good as anything we've got in here at the moment. He's dapples all over him. He's eating. He wants to be a racehorse in here at the moment. He just can't get much luck. So if we get too much rain up there over the next few days, I probably won't run him. Look for another race, because I'm just a bit sick of these barriers. So we'll work that out over the next 24 hours.
And on Wednesday, obviously, depending on barriers, Cracker Rib will probably go around over the 800.
Yes, probably the most frustrating horse in the stable, but probably one of my favourites. I love the little dude. He's got plenty of character. He gets out on the track and it's catch me if you can. We worked him out a lot last preparation. He was a genuine head scratcher. He can be a complete dickhead in the barriers for some reason, and that's where he loses his race. But when he jumps and runs, he's got a lot of ability. You know, he won a very smart race as a 2-year-old, and that's pretty much what crippled his rating. So broke the track record at Gatton when he went out. I know it was only Gatton, but Jesus, he was fast that day, and Jace knows the horse well. Fortunately, he doesn't get to ride him on Wednesday because he doesn't have a licence, but Emily rode him at Toowoomba. She knows what he's like. He'll be in the race for a long way first up. He's going really good.
Out of our runners over the weekend, what would be your best bet?
I think Call Out finds a great race at Gatton. But yeah, I think, you know, Pungo, and he looks cherry ripe. Not cherry ripe yet, I don't mean that, but he just looks so much better from what he did first up. I think he finds the right race, and I can't wait to see Synergy in Motion go around on Sunday because he's a very nice horse.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and good luck over the weekend.
Thank you.